Alright, so what we're doing right now, we've got a Nissan Versa, and pardon the noise, but we've got the Kenworth running in the background. But we're going to do a brake job on this thing. So the first thing you want to do is take a screwdriver and push the piston in on the brake caliper so it'll be prepared for getting the shoes, to get the pads off, and then get you a socket. These most new brakes, you have a caliper mounting bracket and then the caliper. If you take the caliper off, leave the mounting bracket on, there's no need to take it off as long as your rotors aren't messed up, and these aren't. So we'll pop these two bolts out right here and pull the caliper off, and then you just pull the pads out and replace them. I'll show you. Okay, so we've got the caliper off, and you want to try not to hang the caliper by the brake hose. It just makes it weak. But see, now you can pull the pads out and just snap the new pads right back in. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, I know you guys love these little hints, but if you have some small parts that you might lose, you can't find them because you dropped them or whatever, you'll just take an old speaker. It doesn't matter what kind of speaker. Speakers have a magnet on the back of them, and that way you can pick up your lost parts and find them really easily with a magnet. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you ever drop a part and you can't find it, it's good for nuts, bolts, anything as long as it's metallic, the magnet will pick it up for you. Alright, so we got the new pads in here, and then we'll lock them in with these little wires here and be ready to finish up. Alright, so there you are with the springs back in there. So we just got to put the caliper back on and we'll be done. Alright, so there it is, all finished up. Really simple. Not anything to it at all. Alright, so what we got here, we had an existing garage that didn't have concrete in it. So it's a little bit of progress we got going on here. We're getting a floorboard in this little garage to get some things going here. We've got another outbuilding we're going to pour concrete in here in the next little bit, and then we'll be getting ready to put the big shop up. But just a little bit of progress, but trying to get ready to get this in the shop. So this little job won't take them long at all. It'll be done. So get this thing going on and have a little place to work for a minute. Alright, so this thing's secured now. They got a last little finish they're gonna do on the inside. Looks like the apron's pretty well done. So they're gonna slick the inside of the building up just a touch more. And then they'll be done with this building here, so it'll be ready to use. It'll be nice to have concrete in there, so make it a lot easier to work in. Get it done. Put some shelving units in here so we can get some stuff stored up off the floor. Here's the concrete all cured out, and it looks like it's got a texture to it because of the way, I guess, the water dried on or whatever, but it's really slick in here, and it really turned out nice. So we're gonna get some shelves built in here to store some stuff with, and then maybe a workbench in the back. Get the toolboxes in here, and we'll have us a place to work on some stuff. It really turned out nice. It's good to have some concrete. We got a nice apron out front. I'm real pleased with the way it's turned out. And there'll be some work going on in this building before long. It's already wired up. It's only got one 4-foot light in here, but we have more lights that we're gonna put in here, so that'll work out nice. And got one outlet, actually 2 outlets in here. So this will be pretty cool. We got another building we're gonna concrete. This building right here, which needs a header rebuilt. But it's a good sized building, and we'll get it cleaned out and get it concreted and have another building to work out of. It always helps when you got a place to work. I mean, it's an old building. We can fix it up good enough to work out of. Got a couple of stalls out here which we can get cleaned out and make a little better use of the storage space. We'll get that done, and then we'll We're gonna lay us out it's gonna be a 40 by 100 shop that'll be set back here that we can work on the tractors in, and it'll be long enough to where we can pull a truck in a 53 footer in here and work on if we need to. So got to get scheduled with our concrete contractor, and we've got our trusses, and I've got a line on some light poles, so it'll be a pole construction, but it'll have a concrete floor on 16 foot ceilings with 14-foot doorways, and we'll have that thing set up. It'll be a for real tractor shop to work on these old trucks in, and then it's gonna come together.